Yo, what is up, guys? Joker bringing you another video for the 3.24 Necropolis League with another Out and Go strategy. Our investment is literally just going to be two of these ultimatum scarabs of bribing, right? Which are quickly falling under 1C each. So our investment is literally 2C, but our sustain isn't that great. You will have to buy maps because essentially what you're doing is you're chiseling, you're alking, and you're volleying because you want the quantity and rarity on the map as high as possible because of the fact that that's what scales the amount of catalyst you get from the ultimatum. In case you didn't know, I had no fucking clue that's how that worked. Oh, I'm sorry for your eyes, by the way. Um, this is going to be a lot for a while I'm explaining it. But essentially, what we do is we chisel the map, we alk the map, we vol the map, and then we just run it and we go to the ultimatum. And rinse, repeat, right? So we're using 2C for the scarabs, and then potentially there's literally no way we can lose money because on average, you're going to have, with the Atlas I'm using, you're going to have one currency reward of a chaos in your 10 waves. Like on average, you're either going to have a decent amount of catalyst or at least a chaos reward. So it's going to be almost an infinite money glitch because you're making 5, 10, 15 times the amount of your investment. The highest that I have made out of one ultimatum is 7 divines. And that's because I hit two trinities 2120 and they sold for 3.5 div each. So like the reward potential is there. It doesn't seem like the ultimatum itself knows how to scale your rewards. Um, for whatever reason. Ah, shit. And then there's times like this where these stupid crabs spawn. And as long as you have a build that does damage, you're fine. But in a build like I'm using right now, I have to chase these fucking things around and it's so annoying. Okay, so I'm going to pause real quick. Okay, God, that was annoying. I hate those crabs because they don't attack you. And when you're doing a cast on stun build, you kind of need shit to attack you. But like I was mentioning, we hit 2 level 21 sparks. We hit 14 unstable catalyst. So that on its own is already 28C. We got another like 5C there. Static strike might be, no. I'm all static strike might be worth something. So as you can see, the rewards, they are there, right? Oh God, is my computer finally going to die after doing like 2 leagues of the ward looper and then this shit? My computer probably thinks I hate it. But yeah, that's pretty much the strategy. Oh, there you go. And then we just got raw C as well. So in case like I was mentioning, in case anyone was curious, on average, you do hit 1 to 2 stacks of raw chaos as well, which means that usually you're not even having to sell a lot of the rewards because a lot of the rewards are just flat chaos. Oh, look at that. Perfect example. So 10 prismatic catalyst goes for over a divine, right? And because of what we're using on the Atlas tree, we're able to double it. Did we get a double? We got a fucking double. So that's literally 2 divines right there in the one map, plus everything else. Now, that's not as consistent as I would like, but it's consistent where it's happened 3 times. So at this point, I'm going to say that it is pretty consistent. And if you look at these, it says 1 divine, but it's not. If we go here, let's change this to 40, right? 1 to 9, 1 to 8. So that's over 2 divines on a 2C investment. Actually, let's leave this map real quick and let's go over the atlas itself. So, on our atlas, you don't need 99% of this, right? You literally just want the ultimatum nodes. And if anything, the modifier effect nodes and the increased quantity and rarity, right? Because like I mentioned, the catalyst rewards seem to scale off quantity and rarity. I really don't need all of this scarab shit either, but or this all flame stuff. That's personal preference. All you're gonna want to take is map effect, ultimatum nodes, and no, actually that's it. Map effect, yeah, map effect, explicit, and ultimatum nodes. And I believe it is, where is it? This one, 25% chance for them to be doubled. You want to make sure you take that because as you just saw, it turned my one divine into two divines. And then you want protect the altar, slaughter them all, survive the assault, and then everything besides this and this, right? Ruinous Wager is terrible unless you're dodging, and Conquer the Stones is terrible because it has more stand and stone circles. We have 100% ultimatum chance on the map, and then this doesn't matter because I actually cannot kill I cannot kill the fucking ultimatum boss with this build. So I really don't need that. Yeah, why do I ultimatum? Yeah, I don't need that. Why do I even have that point? Don't take that point unless you're planning on killing the trial master. Also, don't take rolling gauntlet, same thing. You can't change you can't choose the modifiers, right? So unless you're insanely try hard and you're instantly bleeping the ultimatum and you have like an uber tanky character that can survive everything, don't take this node. This is maps and this is unique items. Don't care. We want currency, right? And that's pretty much it. You just fill up your map device with 4 sets of the ultimatum scarab of bribing. That way you can do like 40 maps in a row without even worrying because it won't over consume. It'll only always consume two. So I usually just throw 4 stacks in here and I'm good to go. And let's go ahead and explain the character, right? So at first look, this character is extremely expensive. All right. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat that. This is not required by any means, right? There are a lot of videos with cast on stun builds that are budget. This character is not budget at all because as you could probably tell, we got our prognoses, we got a mage blood, defiance, right? Our rings are kind of nutty. But I mean, they were free for me. I self-crafted both of them. So uh apart from that, if you just have a naturally tanky character, you're fine. Because I still die. So if you're like just naturally tanky with actual built-in layer of defenses and you're not doing stupid gimmick shit like cast when stunned, then you should be more than fine. A couple of warnings. Make sure that you know what you can do and what you cannot do, right? What I mean by that is this character sucks at degen. So I want every modifier that I choose to be something that hits me, like the Chaos Cloud, the tier 4 of the Whirling Blade things, the Specters that give you Ruin. Those are all things that I don't want to take on this character because of the fact that I suck at degen, right? I need to be getting hit to survive. If I'm not getting hit, I'm dead in a couple of seconds usually. And then we have 85 fire res and 80 chaos res. So we want to choose the modifiers that are primarily that, right? On top of that, anything physical, kind of fucks us. Like we have like 60 or 70% LE conversion, but physical still hurts us really bad. So know what your build can and cannot do, or otherwise you're going to have a bad time. I probably ran through 30 or 40 maps before I figured out the modifiers that this character was able to do. That's how I'm able to do it so fast now, right? Because after about those 40 maps, I'm like, oh, it's just muscle memory at this point where I don't have to worry about thinking, oh, will the character survive this? Oh, well, this happened. Same goes for map modifiers. Make sure that you're okay. So make fuck. Make sure that okay, it's normally not this much currency, right? I really shouldn't continue after this wave because that's fucking insane. We're going to be a greedy bitch. We're going to be a greedy bitch and just continue cuz since it hit two divines, hey, maybe it's going to be a mirror at the end. And I feel like on this map my character's safe enough anyways with the modifiers and everything, but that goes back to like making sure you can run what you're able. Oh my god, that's so amazing. That's so fucking funny. But the point of this character was to AFK because the new Torchlight season started and I want to go play that. So I wanted to do something AFK on the side. I don't know if my computer will actually be able to run Torchlight and this at the same time. Hopefully it will be able to. If not, I'm just going to be on Torchlight, and next videos are probably going to be about that because I really do enjoy Torchlight. Torchlight's really fun, dude. Oh, I also got a Sacred Orb from an Ultimatum. And it kind of depressed me because isn't it like a 1/20th the chance of a mirror? So like this could have hit a mirror roll instead. I believe that's how it works. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. And until next time, take care.